In the rich and intricate tapestry of Norse mythology, certain figures stand apart not for their divine power, but for their mastery of skill and craft. Regin, the legendary mastersmith, occupies such a place. Known primarily from the Völsunga saga and the Poetic Edda, Regin is a figure whose role is as much about shaping fate as it is about shaping metal. He is not counted among the Æsir or Vanir, yet his influence on the heroes of Norse legend, particularly Sigurd the Dragon Slayer, is profound. A cunning craftsman, foster father, and a manipulator, Regin's story blends themes of greed, vengeance, and the intertwining of mortal and mythic destinies. Regin was a dwarf, part of a race renowned in Norse myth for their skill in forging magical weapons and artifacts. In some sources, he is the son of Hreidmar, a powerful chieftain among the dwarves, and the brother of Fafnir and Odr. This lineage sets the stage for a saga of betrayal and transformation. The tragedy begins when Odr, who could take the form of an otter, is killed by the gods Odin, Loki, and Hymir, who mistake him for a common animal. Demanding compensation, Hreidmar insists they fill and cover Odr's skin with gold. To fulfill this ransom, Loki acquires the cursed gold of Andvari, including the magical ring Andvaranaut. The curse placed upon the treasure, that it would bring death and destruction to all who possessed it, sets in motion a chain of events that will ensnare Regin and his kin. After receiving the ransom, Hreidmar refuses to share it with his sons. Consumed by greed and anger, Fafnir murders their father to claim the gold for himself. His lust for the treasure transforms him into a mighty dragon, embodying the hoarding, destructive power of avarice. Regin, denied his share and unable to confront his brother's monstrous new form, bides his time, his mind turning to schemes for vengeance. This is where Regin's most famous role emerges. In the Völsunga saga, he becomes the foster father and mentor to Sigurd, also known as Siegfried in the Germanic Nibelungenlied. Regin recognizes in Sigurd the potential to kill Fafnir and reclaim the cursed treasure. He trains the young hero in the arts of warfare and strategy, and, most importantly, forges for him the legendary sword Gram, sometimes called Balmung. The sword is reforged from the shattered remains of Sigurd's father Sigmund's blade, originally given by Odin himself. In Regin's hands, Gram becomes a weapon of unparalleled sharpness, capable of cutting through an anvil with ease, a fitting tool for slaying a dragon. Regin's mentorship of Sigurd is complex. On the surface, he is the wise craftsman guiding the hero toward greatness. Beneath that, however, lies a more self-serving motive. He wants Sigurd to kill Fafnir so that he, Regin, can claim the treasure for himself. This dual nature, teacher and manipulator, makes Regin a morally ambiguous figure. He is not evil in the sense of the giants or monstrous foes of the gods, but his cunning and greed align him with the more dangerous trickster archetypes of myth. When Sigurd finally slays Fafnir, the dragon warns him of the curse on the gold. Sigurd's victory is not the end of the tale, for Regin's true intentions come to light. As Sigurd roasts Fafnir's heart for Regin, he accidentally tastes its blood, gaining the ability to understand the speech of birds. The birds reveal Regin's plan to kill Sigurd and take the treasure. Armed with this knowledge, Sigurd kills Regin instead, ending the dwarf's schemes, but continuing the bloody legacy of the cursed gold. Regin's story resonates in Norse mythology for several reasons. As a smith, he embodies the transformative power of craftsmanship. His skill creates the tools that shape destiny. Yet his role also warns of the dangers of ambition and greed, especially when tied to objects of immense cursed power. In this, Regin's character mirrors other mythic figures who walk the line between creation and destruction. Like Loki, he is a figure who operates in the gray areas of morality, his cunning as much a part of his identity as his craft. In the broader Indo-European tradition, master smiths often hold a semi-divine status, their creations altering the course of epic tales. Regin stands among these legendary artisans, his work, Gram, becoming as famous as the deeds it enables. Without Regin's craftsmanship and training, Sigurd's saga might never have unfolded as it did. Yet, without his manipulative designs, the hero's journey might have avoided the shadow of betrayal. Today, Regin remains a compelling figure in retellings of Norse myth, literature, and modern fantasy. His story continues to be adapted in novels, operas such as Richard Wagner's Der Ring des Nibelungen, and various other media inspired by the Völsunga saga. He serves as a reminder of the intertwined nature of skill, ambition, and fate in mythic storytelling. The treasures we seek and the tools we use to claim them can as easily destroy us as elevate us, especially when forged in the fires of greed. Regin's legacy in Norse mythology is thus twofold. He is the archetype of the brilliant but morally flawed craftsman, and he is a cautionary tale about the cost of coveting power. His hammer and forge could create wonders, but his heart was bound to the same curse that consumed his family. In the end, his life's work armed a hero, but his own ambitions led to his downfall, a fate as inevitable as the forging of destiny itself.